So one thing I wish I had done at the beginning of my marriage is not take the small things so seriously. So in marriage, I realized that I need to do two things. Point number one, let my spouse be herself. When you get married, what you see is what you get. Don't try and change your spouse. Accept them as they are when you first married them. Now, change can happen, right? It's always possible for change to happen, but it won't happen because you want it to happen. It'll happen because your spouse chooses on their own to make a change. But before anything else, you need to let your spouse be who they are. So that's number one. Number two is I need to respectfully request change of my spouse when they are doing something that is harmful to me or harmful to the proper functioning of the family. For example, if my spouse were to put the toilet paper in the bathroom in an orientation I didn't like, right? So maybe she puts it underhand as opposed to overhand, right? That's probably not something you should make a big fuss over. Yeah, it might be inconvenient for you, but to them, it doesn't matter. And you probably shouldn't, make a big fuss out of it. Now, on the other hand, let's say, for example, Wednesday is your day for the family to go out to eat, and your spouse continually comes home late on that day. And when you go to the restaurant, you don't have time to sit and talk. You're rushing to eat, rushing to get out because they're closing, right? In that case, you would respectfully ask your spouse to make sure that they come home early on those days, right? So, and I remember a time early in my marriage, I'm going to tell you, but on condition that you don't laugh at me, okay? Because I got mad over something very silly. So my wife went out and bought some new bathroom stuff, right? She bought new floor mats, a new soap dispenser and all this kind of thing that matched, right? Guys, I got angry, like unnecessarily angry about it, okay? Now, again, I know now that it wasn't a good idea. I know, right? Because however much she spent on it, $30, $50, whatever, it's not going to really affect us that much. Now, if she wanted to spend $3,000, okay, let's talk about that, right? So that's the main thing. One of the main things I wish I had known beforehand was, pick my battles. Some of the small things, I need to just learn to let those things go. Brother Q signing out. Assalamu alaikum.